lived in Dallas. Hold on. I was a member of Leadership West Baptist Church. I was part of the Sears ministry. I was part of the local. Exactly. So there's not a problem. When's the last time you've been engaged?
I have been engaged, yes.
So
on my headset.
That was early on. Job was going to
There it go.
state, and I wasn't kind of willing to do that.
okay. Why not?
Mic check.
Then again, that was instead of 7.
What? Okay. So
And it was about the
hold on, man. Okay, hold on. But we got something here. You were in your 20s. It's not like you were 21. You were 27. You were closer to 30. And you said a man proposed. Hold on. So hold on. Were you engaged, or you just proposed to?
pretty much just proposed.
Okay. And you didn't want to be with him because he was moving and you didn't want to move.
And it was other things as well. It was other things, just not that. It was other things. Trust wasn't involved. A lot of things as well. It just wasn't involved.
So what I'm hearing, you want to be married?
I want to be married.
Hold on. You want to be married, but you had a man who wanted to marry you. But you didn't marry him.
But he wasn't trustworthy.
So when he proposed to you, or did he actually propose to you?
We talked about it.
Let's see what we get.
He actually proposed to you.
He didn't come one day.
So yeah.
I hopped on late as hell, got hella dubs with some randoms.
So I want you guys to notice.
Killers.
One, a lot of these women, college educated, master's degrees, very well spoken, none of them curve, smile, they got that southern sugary thing. But notice how when you ask me direct questions, the level of reflection, the Federation of Planets would love to equip their starships with these kind of deflectors.
Alright. No less than 5 kills to warm up.
You didn't get on one knee. When you talked about marriage, and you decided you weren't going to marry him, his relationship over that day.
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment. Hostile drop. Watch the sky.
Receiving hostile fire.
Ooh, good shot. Where we going, fellas?
Training's over. Time to see what you've learned.
Is it bio?
Setting rally point.
Bio.
Resurgence. That's gas you don't want to breathe.
Unless y'all got a better idea. Yeah, rooftop.
Live and your KIA teammates will read.
Is this some type of card or something up here? Y'all know about that? Y'all know how to do that shit?
It's payday, gents.
Y'all know how to do that?
Hostile dropping into the area.
We got company. Oh shit, we got company. Oh shit. I thought y'all was up on the roof with me. I'm heading back to the roof. Stay alive, cuz. I know we ain't just get wiped out. Oh, that's crazy. On my way. I'm on my way. I'm heading to the roof.
Reinforcements are on the way.
All right, I got one up here already. I ain't landed yet. There's one on the floor. All right. Yeah, he got too much. He got too much. I'm on the bottom floor. I'm on the bottom floor. Just got one. I got one in the bottom floor.
I got two of the smoke at the top.
Need me a better weapon.
I'm jumping in at the bottom.
Enemy UAV active.
Marking AR.
A weapon if you ain't got it.
I'm thinking this one y'all nigga at the bottom. Be in the shower.
Come on, let's head down. Let's head down. Head down, cuz.
That's what that key card is.
Here he go. He just went up. He just went up the steps.
They already got it. You gotta put the shower on.
I'm in their sight. I'm barely standing.
Yo.
Down.
UAV active.
We got one still in here. There's one still in here.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Move it.
There's two of them down this bitch, man. I thought that was you. Still one up in here.
I got the key card.
All right.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Plate up.
I got this key card. Y'all don't want to build. Got low specialist.
Everyone's in the safe zone.
I don't know how to use that motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do with it.
I know how to do it. We just gotta leave from over here.
All right, where we need to go?
Stronghold, security area.
Make it happen. Somebody right there, cuz.
What the fuck am I doing?
Only 25 remain.
I'm in their sight.
Oh shit.
Rushing right there.
Anybody left? I'm outside. Is anybody left?
I died with the key card. The key card's still in there.
Fuck.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Blue, I'm right here, Blue. Rolex.
Got 5 and 6. Yeah,
Rolex, pick me up, bruh. Somebody just landed on the roof. What's that?
Safe zone relocated.
Decon. Key card still over here?
I got the key card. I got it back.
All right, let's go do what we got to do then.
This Gato talking. Gotti.
Here I come. I'm coming up there.
Right here. Go, bottom. Purple.
The dude. All right, he dead. I think he died. I just got a kill. What the fuck is that noise?
That's this damn car right here. Truck.
You already did what you needed to do with the key card?
I'm pushing that way now. I just hopped in the traffic.
Somebody over there with you? You got backup?
I'm halfway there. Nobody with me.
There's a whole bunch of shit down here.
This way down.
I'm at the loadout. This loadout clear.
That's some shit you gotta get in the game.
Anybody got a fucking airstrike? Take that motherfucking chopper out.
I'm your wheelman.
Yes.
Gas moving in.
Do you have to take out C1s for this?
I took out some hits.
So you did that to get you. How much should be invested into psychological counseling
For myself, I haven't.
What we need, what we pushing to?
I do realize
Are we straight over here?
The number 0.
We gonna chill?
See, what listen, man.
Found full caliber rounds.
So, that's all it needs.
Hey, some people over here. Oh, that's okay.
Play more planting.
Rally point set.
That was a push show. Last night, I had 2 women on the show that I want to profile. One.
It's only 18 people left.
You remember the one that was, let's just hear a little bit of what she has to say. Let's hear a little bit about what she has to say. Guys, where I'm getting to it. Y'all liking the show so far? Are we getting into it?
Play more planting.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Are we liking it so far? Again,
Fire sale is active. Fire station costs are adjusted.
let's get into last night's show. Let's hear what the hell? Last night's show. Case of the wall.
Allied cluster strike arriving.
Set route point.
Enemy UAV active.
Negative. Cancel that.
Resurgence is about to end. Keep your head on a swivel. Allied cluster strike arriving. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. Enemy UAV active. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Allied cluster strike arriving. Allied UAV overhead. Up, left, down. Gas is right on your tail. Enemy advanced UAV. Allied cluster strike arriving.
Somebody up on the roof with me. Somebody up on the roof. Ah, he just took me out. Rooftop. I'm coming back to get my shit, Rolex.
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware.
He died. Y'all got him.
I don't know, Rolex. I think Rolex.
Yeah, I got him.
Alright. I'm trying to come back and get my shit on the roof. I don't see no loadout.
I'm inside the building on the first floor.
Move on my way.
Redeploying. Make it mean something. Hostile dropping into the area. Resurgence is no longer available.
Oh shit.
Make your
Somebody
actions
just...
count.
Leveling up now. At this time, we have suitors
No,
that tries to me, but
hey, I got two or three right here.
Eat this.
Someone could use that.
would be
Look what gas mask right here.
Got one.
Gas mask identified.
Got one.
I got one more inside the car.
10 remain. Victory is within reach.
Follow me.
Allied cluster
Mark him.
strike arriving.
Where you at? Here I come.
Targeting negative.
Oh shit, they out there.
Gas is moving.
What is leveling up?
Leveling up to me. Okay, so what's going at this point in my life? I am on the verge of being approved over my life. I don't want to, and that to me is leveling up financially, but also establishing. I feel at the moment being to be correct.
You can breathe.
Oh, they coming
You
right
lost the
here.
enemy
I
trackers.
got one. Start. They're over here. I told you.
Mark it.
I just did.
Taking shots here.
Ah, shit, they got me.
I'm taking shots.
Man, they got all my.
Move a spot.
Ooh, shit, somebody pick me up. Orange. Oh, shit, you just got hit.
That's exactly like that the whole time. That's where they at right there.
Shit, if you can reach me, Blue, pick me up. I'll help you out.
Inbound. Marking new safe zone.
In 4 years, I plan to be making about 450K.
Pick me up, Blue. Pick me up, Blue.
Gas is right on your tail.
We need to get to the safe zone.
Close to that whole field.
Allied cluster strike arriving.
Left.
He good. He gonna come behind him.
Barely standing.
Make it to vote. You good.
Blue. Goddamn. Damn.
Flaming fire.
Less than 5 are still standing. Next time, the win is ours.
Here we go.
The enemy won this battle. We'll be back to finish the war.
I don't know how to use that key card shit. What do that key card do?
Do you have any children?
I have 2.
What place did we come in?
And on a scale of 1 to 10, what would most people say you'd look?
I would say a 9 to 10.
So, you're telling me you're a woman who's either 9 or 10 in face, dress size 6, and your goal is 150,000, so almost $500,000 in 4 years. Which, yes, in the chat room, you can't do that with insurance, ever. Especially if you're on an agency. I know you can't. I know you can't, especially if you start selling financial products. Fair use. You can't distract somebody that's on your show. She is part of my content. It's fair use. I'm using to make commentary on a subject matter of which I actually have plenty of documentation with participants on my show. This was actually acquired from a video clip of this person's channel. She sought to be on my channel and would have been live last night. Anyway, I flashed that up just to show what 9-10 means to women versus me as a man. I'd say 6-7. Kind of right around there in that, piece alone. She's definitely not unattractive by any stretch of the imagination. However, as that show went on, what I heard was some of the same things I heard from another woman, the previous woman. My characteristics, my level, my this, my that, I'm this, I'm that, somewhat of my standards, my suitors, I'm not entertaining this and that. And if you don't know how that ended last night, well, let's go ahead. I just can't see. So I know this. Yeah.
Fuck going on?
Okay. You want to fill that in for me? Were you married early?
Well, after I had my first son, his father and I broke up after he was 6 months. Okay. And I met my ex-husband 6 months after that. We were together for 8 years. We were married 5 of those 8 years. Got divorced.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
Let me ask you, the first child's father, is he alive? Second child's father alive?
Yes.
He does. Notice the level of deflection in Christian movies. Are they high earners? They make under 100K. 20,000 is under 100K, and so is 999. So why are you saying Christian woman? I just want to know. That's not fair. Well, that's but they're not high earners. They're not high earners. Okay. No. Child out of wedlock, married, and child.
I did.
Alright. And your ultimate question to me
Enough training. Now you fight a real enemy.
or should you wait till you get to the level and then open it?
Resurgence. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Suggest we drop in here.
Live and your KIA teammates will redeploy. Any point-worthy action will return them to combat quicker.
Moving.
Hostile dropping into the area. Oh, they hunt you.
Inside!
You guys have a good time so far?
Mic check.
Dragging anybody. Don't be polite.
You've got another chance to make a difference.
Be polite, okay? Keep it polite. Don't let anybody get through. This is just conversation because I have a, I think, I'm a black woman.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to Danny the Vibe. Danny. And as promised, I want to come for you guys to follow up on Fantasia's and her husband's video saying that women should submit to men. Now, of course, I disagree 100%. I believe that no man.
Now, her video was talking about how she was responding to Fantasia's video. Remember Fantasia made that whole stuff with the submission video? And the woman that I had on my show last night was talking about opening the floodgates. Openly said that she thinks Fantasia was wrong about women submitting to men in marriage 100%. Cool. I want you guys to hear what she says. Because I don't want to misrepresent it. So I'm going to play this in its entirety. And it's about 6 minutes long, so just listen.
Should rule over another man. Now, given we are born and raised and indoctrinated and institutionalized into this patriarchal society,
Don't put her name
meaning
in the chat.
that we live in a society in which men rule everything, men the
Take her name out of the chat.
and in a society or type of social order, men also rule women. And I say indoctrinated because the majority of us are Christians or religious people, and in so many religious texts it says, you know, women are beneath the men, and or man is the head, and all this craziness. So basically,
Now remember, all this craziness. All
Alright, fuck it, we going solo.
We're equals, balance. There's nothing in the Bible about equality or balance. You can't have one without the other. The Bible would disagree. Please show me where it says that what you're saying is true. But unfortunately, so many of our women in the church have begun to blend Christianity with feminist doctrine to become feminist Christians.
And I feel in that video, Fantasia's husband, and I don't know his name, but he says that basically because he prays to God and he seeks the face of God, that qualifies him to have her submit to him.
He didn't say that, but God said that. Check your eggs. Check your God.
Again, I get it. I get it 100%. I get that our Bibles tell us that the man is the head. I get that little cliche about the woman being the neck and she turns the head wherever she wants it to go. I get all of that. But at the same time, you have to understand.
Electrical science thing. So that's the next step on this thing. So we're going to do, we're starting the link. We're adding electrical science steps. So that's the next step on this thing. So we're going to do, we're starting the electric science steps, and then we have to do the wiring, test everything, make sure it works properly. There's some modifications that have to be done because there's a lot of heat where the science steps go. So everything's custom on this thing. So yeah, another cool.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
Another SF90 car right here. As you guys know, working on a lot of SF90s. Don't mind out here, currently working on the car. We're on time crunch. We started on this car a few hours ago, and we are doing a full exhaust system with the downpipes, with the rear section muffler, with Novitec. So all this is going to come out. Each of the downpipes going to take those out. These cars have filters in the back as well. Very loud and stuff there. So we're doing it there. So it has a little muffler in the middle. It has two big canisters. I just told you not to do air right there. Yeah, so the newer cars all have this back filter, and obviously has the cats, so a lot of filtration.
Training's over. Time to see what you've learned.
So it doesn't sound that amazing out of the box. So this car
setting rally point.
Resurgence. All right, soldier. Mark a drop point for your team. That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the safe zone. Liv and your KIA teammates will redeploy. Any point-worthy action will return them to combat quicker.
Marking waypoint coordinates.
Enemy soldier nearby. Primary objective is to eliminate all enemies. Attack!
There's a little cigarette lighter switch, and there's actually a remote. So basically, they did a really good job. So you don't have to
Prime and AT mine.
So
you're watching
really
a
good
YouTube
system.
video?
Do that. This is our second number taking off the 790.
It's awesome.
Enemy UAV active.
You allergic to YouTube videos?
What, Jit? You got a problem with what I'm saying, Jit?
Basically, that's just what I asked you.
Are you allergic to
Enemy UAV active.
Can nobody ask you?
Allied UAV overhead.
Mute
Hunt
me.
them down. Time to cover your tracks. There's an enemy team
Make
hunting
fucking
for you.
call out so you don't get shit on.
Drop your cash.
Alright guys, so we just finished up the Ferrari SF90. It's a car that we really like working on.
Cash money. Have eyes on
We
it.
did a black one with an exhaust system from Novitec. It includes downpipes and the back muffler, its valve. It comes with a controller and it comes with a Tektronix OBD2 plug, which is check engine light. Because actually we don't want to twist the SF90, we just want to make sure it runs well.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
SF90, so we're not going to be doing that for a while. This red one got the full Novitec exhaust system. It's loud enough. It's not one of those crazy loud cars, but it sounds really good for a V8 twin turbo hybrid Ferrari, and it's actually really fast. It gets my butt horsepower meter probably shows about 65.
I might push over here.
Setting rally point.
So super fast, has all the traction you need, and it just takes off. Yeah, this car we also previously put wheels on and lowered it. So really dope red SF90.
Maybe what's the point of playing the game if you're just gonna watch
Gas is moving.
Just filling out fucking space.
You like the BMW? Hey, do you like the BMW? Or you have too much stress today, huh? I know, man.
Yeah, they're in that lower house already over here.
Setting rally point.
Oh shit, behind us. Up top.
Yup.
Oh fuck, they're right above us.
Am I
You're
down
the
one?
last one standing, soldier. Survive until others redeploy.
Ah, his fucking teammate.
You're not fucking doing shit, shut up.
So, you dead. Why don't you stop getting
You're
killed?
dead. You're dead. Cause you're playing like a fucking weirdo, Jit. And you're fucking watching your
Squad
shitty
member is
YouTube videos
redeploying.
on the fucking light.
Stop getting killed, bro.
On the way.
I can watch TV and stay alive.
Doing shit. Shitting on your fucking eyes, bitch.
Man, how old is you? Like 12? The fuck is you
How
talking
old are
about,
you,
dude?
12? Fucking 18, bitch. How old are you? Fucking 40? Why don't you go get a fucking job?
Gas is
It's about the
inbound.
same thing.
Marking
You
new
should
safe
trying to
zone.
live to be 40,
Why don't you
right?
get a fucking job?
I'm in the sight.
I hope you die young,
On the way.
like you just did right here.
Fucking get a heart attack, you
They get
40-year-old
plain as fuck.
You're gonna die of a heart attack, you fucking 50-year-old bitch.
It's all good.
Why
I
don't you
guess you're
check your
supposed to be hurting
cholesterol?
I guess you're supposed to be hurting my feelings.
Go check your fucking cholesterol, old ass bitch.
Oh, you white guys are hurting my feelings with all those
Go take your
words.
diabetes shot. Go take your fucking
You're the last
diabetes
one
shot.
standing, soldier.
Yeah, I don't
Survive
suffer
until
from
others
those type of
redeploy.
ailments.
Enemy soldier
Yeah, you sound like
nearby.
you, old ass bitch.
25 remaining. Solid work. One of your
You can't even
allies.
fucking shit right now. Fuck out of here.
Sorry, nigga came and wiped his ass on his own goofy ass.
You two cats corny as fuck.
Go take
Watching
your fucking
YouTube videos on how to
glasses,
set up
bitch.
a fucking toilet.
Roger system deployed.
Why y'all cats keep getting killed?
5 left.
Goofy ass
Bitch, you
bitch,
got a
shut the
fucking
fuck up.
Lame ass pink motherfuckers.
Return to base.
Little
with
German
me.
shepherds.
Oh, dog.
Get out of here, German shepherds. White boys on the internet. While you're watching your YouTube videos, that's crazy. That's what you deal with when you fucking with these little motherfuckers on here.
Sounds good. Looks better.
Not better than an M5 though. It's not better than an M5.
Is that who I was just playing with?
Next part of the cool stuff is this crazy Rolls Royce color. There's only, I think, 5 in the US or maybe the world actually with this color. We've never seen this color.
White people get on my nerves, boy.
Crystal over orange. It is a crazy.
Yeah, I said it.
Color shifting, orange, red, metallic. Very, very hard color to match. We also put on RDB Masterpiece Classic wheels at 24-inch. Brushed silver.
What the fuck was that?
The kicker here is this car had a lot of black trims underneath. You guys already know we paint match those trims on a lot of them. This customer wanted to paint match to get rid of the black, and boy was it a mission. This color is almost impossible to paint match. You can't even order the color. We tried, so we ended up making it our own. Took a few days to figure it out, but we got the color almost 100%. We blended some stuff so it looks almost perfect. And this is insane to do, honestly, if you guys understand me. It's very, very hard to do a color shifting color like this. 3-stage metallic pearl in there, and it even has glass enamel clear coat. So really insane, not the craziest job in the world. He's got wheels and color matching and lowering. But this thing, because of the paint, it's very, very tough and very, very respectable in our industry. So we finished that up with some very different Rolls Royce. Again, they call it crystal over orange. So I hope you guys enjoy that as well. Once again, hard to do over the beauty. And that's it. We got 3 cars done. It looks incredible.
Yeah, let's get rid of that.
Yeah, we got much more going for you guys.
Teammates.
You guys share
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up. Resurgence. The gas is closing on your position.
Let's kill some white boys.
Survive the countdown to secure your redeployment. Earning points speeds up the countdown. Enemy soldier nearby. Kill all targets. Go. Enemy UAV active.
We're getting sunlight at 5 o'clock in Congratulations. Thank you. It is big. Big shout out to the people who got got. Great shout out to them.
That's it. Freaky message. And then, yeah, this Squibble got mercy out here. Big Sexy Buds, of course, is dropping. It's happening.
Yeah, man.
Lost in there. Uncle Face, man.
Uncle Face.
Uncle Face.
Thank you. There you go, Push.
Packing up a bowl of ice.
Where is it ISO?
Maybe it's ISO 8.
Sorry. We literally had this conversation yesterday. So don't give us a hard time. I say ISO. ISL. We were given ISO. Yeah, it came up.
Everybody's just pretty good. Flavor to it, great. Good as well. It's not like crazy flavor, but this is good. Jackson. It should be.
Jackson with my lunch sauce.
Yeah, I saw he had was it a trifecta? The trifecta had 2 years.
Come on, we need a vest out this motherfucker.
She's like, well, you got that great babe? I was like, I like the great babe, but I don't have much left. She was like, the whole. I was like, I really like the whole. Like, none of that left.
Gas is moving.
There go my vest.
Package, so I've got space cake, which smells like monster stuff. Platinum. Yeah, got some cookies.
So, we got 100 bits. It goes out that way. 100 bits. He says, love what you guys are doing. Chris, you inspired me to go back to school for a degree in crop science.
Enemy UAV active.
Veg indoors, moving outdoors for flower. So I'd probably spray it out there, just for IPM purposes. When you move it outdoors, some people will, shade it a little bit first because the intensity of the sun could cause the thing to, you could see issues with the fast transition of the sun.
Yeah.
And then look at companion planting. I want to plant some companion plants around it, so to kind of try to deter pests outdoors.
Yeah, I should have got a load out.
Actually, your biggest issue that I find
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
is the intensity of the sun. I try to take a plant, try to take it outside. I say often.
You
So
got gas
fuck ass out of
inbound.
here.
Safe zone relocated.
It will go back because the intensity is just way. So hardening it off, you kind of let loose and give it some moments. Start it off in the
Right here waiting for you, bro.
And give it a little bit of that. Then outside first, and then less is more when it comes to trying to acclimate the plant. The sun is incredibly powerful, and if your plant's not ready for it, it'll be a rude awakening when you wake up and that thing's just a sad dick. Yeah.
That's perfect. That's great advice, because I'm going against that. But, shots fired. We just had a good baby 9 months.
There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all.
Thanks for 9 months.
Thank you for the 9 months. Speaking of 9 months, show to Trey, man. Show to Trey. He had his little one. I don't think he came back either. Trey had his baby. Trey had his baby. Yep. And I don't think we've had an MTS since. I'm not mistaken. It happened over the weekend.
Happened like 3.5 weeks ago.
Boy, the kid's 4 now, man. What are you doing?
No, it's been a little bit. We didn't do a formal shout out.
Enemy UAV active.
From the stash group, from the, and so yeah, man. Shout out Trey Strong.
Lots of love.
You'll see him later.
Fuck out of here.
Daddy Trey.
Right? Hell yeah. Well, yeah. Well, even Well, he also goes for too. But I think he wants to get out of there. Like, the conversation with Rico, you hear how his tone switched to that.
Enemy UAV active. Gas is right on your tail. Enemy soldier nearby.
Maybe that would be good to talk to Trey about, because honestly, he sees a lot of the pursuers on the front end of our shit, so he sees what the vendors are pushing. No, even Ron, we talked with Happy Hydra a little bit about purchasing, shopping around and stuff. But we talked to Trey more about shopping at groceries. We could go to grocery stores. A lot of people go in there for information more than product.
All right, who up on that motherfucking roof? Bring your asshole down, motherfucker.
What are we talking about today? We should talk about today, though. I had somebody DM me asking
motherfucker.
It's a topic that really relates a little bit more towards...
Thought shit was sweet.
That's the key thing.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. Enemy soldier nearby.
A lot of people are growing roots just to go, the plant kind of comes with it, but it's really a big focus that I think more and more doors are starting.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
That's a healthier roots, yep. Yeah, more of those. That rhyme is good.
Bounty target is down. Marvelous.
It's okay, we're close. It's kind of bars. It's kind of bars. Fruits and roots. When it comes down to root system, a lot of people will swear that needing a seed is that ideal to start with that. And I know a lot of people who don't even deal with clones locally here, and all they want to grow is from seed because they feel it's the strongest, best way to get the root system. Do you boys agree?
Watch your six. Resurgence will be gone soon. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Yeah, I want to see what paper.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of people start off with larger, they say larger containers are going to be what's going to help contribute to a larger root structure. That's often the reason why folks like
You've got gas moving in.
For example, to start in that large container so you can have that large root structure. It's not just so one thing. And then
enemy soldier nearby.
Well, people do say, some growers will say that they have a stronger root system. And I do agree to some extent. I just told my buddy, I swear the clones from my initial seed plant are my favorite. They're the best ones. That's the plant's acclimating to my environment. It's getting used to it in that sense. So when you're starting young, a lot of people I feel like will oversaturate. It's the biggest problem, regardless if you're starting with a clone or you're starting with people oversaturate.
Good shit, good shit. Damn.
You aren't done yet. Resurgence is no longer available. Make your actions count. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. 10 remaining. Keep fighting.
Whether or not, how many when I'm taking clones, it's maximum amount of moisture until you roots, and then it's go from there. But I think try to take you back up to when you started this. Sorry, I couldn't help that. Circle back in the size of the pot. I don't believe, now again, I'm not speaking to autos, because again, people say plant, and you're so I'm not going to...
You've got gas moving in.
Generally speaking, when I'm dealing with a photo,
5 remain. Stay sharp.
Biggest size of pot. I think it's unnecessary. I think you would train that root system to develop with the plant. Having a pot. size appropriate. The plant is continuously searching for moisture without ever having to get, caught up on itself. I find that if you can, depending on your situation, I go from like a solo cup, generally speaking, from your home, like a seedling, to a 1 or 2 gallon, and then from 2 gallon to possibly 5 gallons right away. And then I just find that way you're not over watering. If you've got it
All right, one right on top.
You're wasting water to saturate the pot. If you've got a pot that's over a pot, or a grow
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
So then it's searching for moisture. It's not.
You've got gas moving in.
So cost side
I think there's a pros and cons to both of these. You mentioned some of the pros that start out the larger container, you're more prone to overwatering, right? So starting with a smaller container, you're less prone to overwatering, right? Starting a small container, you could have more space to work, right? Instead of just planting directly into like a 10-gallon or 15-gallon.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
A lot more plants within smaller pots.
Gas is right on your tail.
So if you have space constraints, it's potentially good to start in smaller pots. But there is risk, right? The downside is you could become root bound, right? So root bound is the roots come down into the grow pot, then it starts circling around that grow pot over and over and over again, right? They can negatively impact nutrient uptake. It's more prone to disease. So there are
Gas is moving in. New safe zone. Five remain. Victory within your grasp. Next time will be different.
Almost.
Return to base for debrief.
Absolutely. Like, overall, it'll help even like basically like a metabolizer, like a nutrient locked out medium in the next sense. It'll work with the root system, and it'll also benefit in protecting those roots from something like bad bacteria pathogens. So like, not only is it going to help uptake, but it'll help defend too. And circling back to that, the pot size thing, I think a big reason why people will start small and work their way up is you can establish the rhizosphere and establish an actual root zone instead of just little spindly nothing there, and then you move to the larger container, and you're slowly but surely growing that root ball without it having to expand too much and get wispy. Because when I first started, I put it in the 20-gallon pots, like a phone, and I would never usually reach the outside of the pot unless I vegged for a month and a half, 2 months. And when I did, those roots were like dramatically thinner. The whole root system was just thin.
Fuck, I should have rolled something else up.
Strong, white, solid.
We got the pipe though. We got the pipe.
We got the pipe. We're deploying soon.
It's all good. It's all good.
Preparation's done. Time to deploy to the war zone. insurgents. The gas is closing on your position. Suggest you
7
start running.
kills, 3rd place.
Survive the countdown to secure your redeployment.
10 kills will probably
Earning
get me
points
1st place.
speeds up the countdown. Execute all targets in the AO. Enemy soldier nearby. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV active.
With fabric they might not be building up might not be building up a structure in order to support the large healthy plant. So it's just my idea.
I totally agree with you. I've had situations where just the bunch of media left and it just didn't work like it needed to. And there's a lot of variables that come into that.
Enemy UAV active.
If you have your pots on the floor and the root zone is getting cold, it's going to stress. It's not going to be able to grow. And you'll see the plant showing signs of almost deficiencies I've seen before. Where I'm like, oh, what's going on? The plant's hungry. No, put your hand on the ground. If it's cold, the door touch.
Fuck out of here.
So then I have a little elevated off the ground, but then you're dealing with a situation where you have aeration. I ran into it.
Oh, slick ass. Good shit, good shit. I'll be back to kill your motherfucking ass.
We're returning you to the front lines. Go get them.
I think variation that is to start this. Super important.
Gas is moving.
Area enough to, for it to grow cannabis in, and yeah.
Your nervous system, right? It's very important. I think we underestimate, when we've got issues going on with our plants, that often the issue is in the root system. It's what's going on inside the plant. Whether that's a toxicity, whether that's a deficiency, whether that's some kind of acidic buildup from poor drainage or so on and so forth. Often, it's like I try to tell people that say, I've got an issue with my plant. The very first thing to tell them is to go back to the basics. And to me, go back to the basics is go to your roots. What are your roots?
Not this time.
What is the pH coming through?
Only 25 remain.
Now, of course, I'm speaking to nutrients.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
But if you have an issue, generally, and if you're not feeding the plant, right? You're feeding the roots. So that's
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Enemy dropping into the AO.
So your root system will tell you a lot. Whether it's you've got down there, and whenever I if someone's got
Motherfucker.
So yeah, like with tight game with I think that's the scientific word for root rock resonates. But pretty much you can't say this. But most of us say things like when you run into a situation like that, a lot of times it's like that's from lack of and this is common for a lot of people who are just getting started, especially when you're getting right to the pot size, how often you're feeding not just how often, but the amount that you're going. And when you're dealing with something like Coco, I was just seeing Matt had organic, shout out to him. He's got some auto flowers that they're a little stressed out because he was underwater.
Enemy UAV active.
You can tell he's been underwater, underwater. But in Coco, even still, you can deal with it. That's gonna happen. You know, people think that Coco you can water, but
enemy soldier nearby.
Too saturated in a container that's not having enough aeration. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable.
Yeah, I know in Coco, I've overwatered before. You always hear when I first started growing in Coco, it's like, you can't overwater Coco. And it's also like, you need to water every single day. So every time you look at the plant, it's like not happy. Like, it's just, the medium was still kind of wet a little bit, even though it's a little airier, it's different than soil. But I second guessed it, then I watered every other day.
Gas is inbound.
It's so much better. It's like, you hear these things on the internet, saying you must do it this way, but try it out. Don't.
Enemy UAV active.
Things are.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
You're redeploying. Make it mean something.
There's a lot of shit that's told that is subjective based on every variable in your garden. Some people may need to be totally inert media, and they're doing low EC. Some people may not need to go to
You were one of 5 left. They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle the score.
The humidity in your room, the relative humidity, even the temperature can affect it in some senses. Your pot size, the aeration, the plant saucer tray if it doesn't have anything that's lifted, so that way if it's just sitting in the water the whole time. There's a lot of variables. I think that's one of the biggest issues with roots is people just overwater them and there's not enough air. Roots are pretty simple.
Train the roots too, you know, it's when I water, when it's a very young plant, I try to avoid watering right beside the stem. I try to bring that water outside of the pot as often as I can to get those roots. The primary function is for the roots to search for moisture, search for food. So if the moisture is outside the pot, they're looking for it, they'll find it, they'll try to search and utilize the side of that pot to strengthen themselves.
What's up, son?
So, and then again, that's
What's up, man?
Where you been at, man? Over here skipping workouts and shit.
Sustain itself within that.
You ready to get your kills right this time?
Man, you ready to come back to work this weekend, man?
Yeah, I'll be there. I was off.
I was bored. I was talking to myself.
Oh yeah, was it slow still?
Yeah.
They were still sending people home in the morning.
Well, only a little bit. I know the conveyor belt was down there. It's like
for real. Yeah, I'll be there this weekend.
Let's say hydroponics. Make sure that your water temperature is good. Make sure you're combating the pathogens and bacteria. Because if you get to a certain point, you're just naturally going to be dealing with it. You're going to get sludge. A lot of this shit is pretty simple. Once you get it dialed in, don't try to have too many variables that's going to work. Because if you really add, let's say, now you've got a wetting agent, watering more.
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment.
You fucking with the big board?
What's that?
The bigger board.
Bigger board.
I don't know. It's the Vanguard board.
Oh no, I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks.
What is the Rhizosphere is.
Say what?
Very, very small.
So that's why you ain't gonna have no kills?
No, I got off the phone with it.
Huh?
I just got off the phone with it.
Who you talking to, man?
I was talking to you. I was telling you I just got off the phone with my girl.
No. Who was you talking? That's who you was talking to when you said you ain't played the game in a week or 2 weeks?
Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Yeah, and I said that's why you ain't gonna have no kills.
Oh, maybe. They ain't
A new who?
I said, and I got a new mic.
Marking waypoint coordinates.
Oh yeah, right. That is right, huh?
Gas is closing on your position.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Armored truck delivery. Liv and your KIA teammates will redeploy. Any point-worthy action will return them to combat quicker. We'll drop them wherever there's good smoke. Enemy dropping into the AO. Targets are up. Take them out. Enemy UAV active. You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until others get deployed. Trucks arriving. Reinforcements are on the way.
Hello.
Dude just landed on us. Oh, he died. Oh shit. He got smacked. Shit, they on the roof. Somebody just lit me up. Well, somebody had one of them goddamn sentry guns and hit my ass. I thought he was on the roof. It felt like he was on the roof. He was on the water tower. Or he was in that. Yeah, he was in a.
LMG located. SMG mark. SMG mark.
Patreon.com from the stash or from the stash podcast. One of those from the stash podcast. We'll link it down in the description section below. Thank you everyone who's supporting us on our journey.
Gas is right on your tail.
Wait, did you win last game? I see you playing by yourself.
Hmm?
Did you win last game?
Nah, came in like, came in like third or some shit. I should have switched my guns. I had some guns that was too big. Take too long to turn around.
Oh yeah. There's two guns over here that are purple.
It's cool. We're gonna have enough for loadout. We got enough for loadout. Let's get this loadout. I got used to the.
Come over here.
Go ahead. I'll come over there. That's the better spot to get it.
99% of the traits that they display, they almost look like clones. All the processes to get them all down to being all
25 remaining.
But you get it down to all them being your routes, you'll never get it. They'll always be your routes. So you can take a male.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
Oh shit. It's cool. We just have ghosts there.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Hold on.
Baby. In this episode, I interviewed Vader OG. He is the founder of
Move a spot.
Keep your senses sharp. An enemy team is tracking your location.
Oh shit. Oh, motherfucker tore my ass up. Hey, they pushing towards you. They pushing towards you. Dude just killed me. Pushing towards you. Kill his ass. Oh, you still feeding the baby? Doing something with the baby?
No. I know they're bonding, so I'm not trying to push out to your back.
We're returning you to the front lines. Go get them.
The link is patreon.com/MrBro. minor difference to your wrong is that I'm on various rewards. Another big
You see him over there?
Nah, not yet. I'm about to go back over here.
Spider Farmer is well known to produce high quality LED grow lights.
I don't see him.
Lower than
I might be up there.
style LED grow lights, as well as bar style LED grow lights. I've used both
Pushing your binky out. Hold your binky in.
Oh, they over there.
Bad guy, front.
Grow tents in a van and a carpenter. I was able to
John's on there from last week. We were last week.
during checkout.
Enemy UAV active.
You hear me?
What'd you say?
John's week was last week. Or last
Oh, for
week.
real? Oh shit, somebody just hit me. Drop down here and pick me up if you can.
Oh, they're snipers. I can't do none.
You can pick me up though. I got cover.
No, yeah, no, there's two people pushing you. One's sniper, the other one's pushing you. Yeah, see, they're trying to snipe me. One's at Deacon, and one's down there by you.
Everyone's in the safe zone.
Pick me up, man. It's a cartoon.
Now let's get to the episode. Alright, we are back. Welcome to the Doing good.
You couldn't have took that one dude?
It wasn't just one dude.
You said the other one was a sniper. Only one was pushing me.
Yeah.
Pushing toward me.
Yeah, one was pushing towards you, and one was like, man.
But he didn't have a shot on me. That's the same punk motherfuckers that killed me last time. I gotta get them, man.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
Currently on your channel. Over 80,000, about 80,000.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted. Contracts complete and payments released. Figure I earn a cut, yeah?
It comes quick. I don't even think about the numbers most of the time, like the analytics. I know other even people
I'm about to turn my mic off in there.
don't think about it often and hear the
Located a supply box. Secure that position. Enemy UAV active.
We've had years where, like, yeah, really active, and then there's
Resurgence is about to end. Keep your head on a swivel. Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. Hostile dropping into the area. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Fuck.
10 are left. Keep the pressure on.
For sure. For those that don't know who you are, tell me about yourself and kind of how you got into gardening.
Yeah, so, the kind of basic little story is that when I was graduating high school, stuff like that, I joined the military in different reasons, a couple of different reasons, but ended up being in the military for a couple of years, got sick, and
Resurging! Go get your revenge!
Physical evaluation board, so they wouldn't allow me to stay because I was just walking.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Very similar to some of the viral issues that you were going through at the time. I had gotten
You made it to the top 10. You'll make it further next time. We'll be back to finish the war.
relapsing with it, and it damaged and scarred my lungs and my bronchioles, so I got bronchiectasis.
Oh, Shady Jackson. At it again with another episode of
Hostile dropping into the area. Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
Hey, hold on. Give me like a game or two and I'll be back on. You hear me? Mike?
Resurgence. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in. The gas is closing on your position. Suggest you start running. Fallen allies will redeploy as long as you remain alive. Earn points to bring...
all women. Just like some people want to make Will Smith be all black men.
Let's get back
Let
right.
me tell you guys something, and I've been preaching it. Church music! I've been preaching it until Jesus get off the cross for himself. You black men out there got to start helping the girls.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up.
From my father's generation to my grandfather's generation, it still goes on. You need to get away from people who don't appreciate what you do or care. It's like one of the things, it's like genetic with black men. Once black people just sticking around, all in the name. Listen to what I'm saying. All in the name of, you know what? I love her, and the more I do for her, she gonna appreciate it. Even if bullshit. Because the thing that you're gonna get is, I ain't tell you to do that, which she technically didn't. But I never needed you. You ain't did nothing for me.
Enough training.
I can do.
Now you fight a real enemy.
By myself. That's the thing she did. So when you give people who don't deserve it, but she thinks so, okay? But let me say this. Jay is going to have one question. So she don't want her life to be messed up. We'll still bag all this messed up, okay? So we know. Listen, I can't afford to lose no more bag over here dealing with this shit right here. Okay?
Resurgence.
Alright?
That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the safe zone.
They want to get back in the game.
Survive the countdown to secure your redeployment. Earning points speeds up the countdown.
But what I'm about to tell you,
Enemy dropping into the AO.
better,
Kill all targets. Go.
but please kill those targets. Black men have to wake up. Black men, I don't care if you don't have a dollar in your pocket right now. Stop the show. You don't have to have a dollar in your pocket right now. If you don't have a dollar in your pocket, it is completely okay. We've all been there in life. But one thing I'm asking from you black men is, God damn it, have some respect for yourself. How dare you let some woman sit there and tell you, after all you did for her, that you don't have to protect her? Ain't that what black women saying all the time? The black men don't protect us. You don't do this, you don't do that. Okay, well, baby, which one is it? Which one is it? Okay? Which one is it?
Enemy UAV active.
All they do, so which one is it? Which one is it? It can't be both. Okay? And folks need to get their shit y'all gotta get this shit together. I'm tired. I'm just so tired of watching in the community, doing people. And don't tell me that you gotta go to the black women now because the black women appreciate you. It's black women that do this. If you get the wrong one, what do you expect? What do you expect? Okay? And he's with the wrong black woman. He had a good wife initially at first, from what I understand, and then you go ahead and you lower yourself and do this. But this is what happens when you continue on in life and you let people walk over you. You got some of the biggest, strongest,
enemy UAV
out there, and they get walked over every day. Every day, like it's their birthday. Every day they get walked over. Every day. No respect for themselves. And then at the end of the day, I don't need nothing from you. Well, you taught her how to treat you. Shout out to Stevie B. You taught her how to treat you, so that's what she did. And that's why we have so many men who are so bitter and so upset. Stop letting people treat you like you ain't about shit. Okay?
You've got gas moving in.
Why don't you stop? Stop! Okay? Why don't you stop? Why don't you stop letting her just do whatever she wants to do with you because she can? How about that? How about you stop that kind of stuff, brother? Because nobody got time for all of that. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Gun, or you can do all that you do. Subscribe with the bell, check out the first country. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I am out.
Enemy UAV active.
Welfare today is someone who should be king, not prosecuted in the court, or even persecuted in the public eye, but king. See how our society, as sponsored by the perversion of these Hollywood types, is falling apart.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Alright guys, so listen, I did a video yesterday which was essentially a compilation of a bunch of different Hollywood stars going in on the slap heard around the world, and
gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Which you guys
25
seem
still
to
remain in the
really
AO.
value the things that she was saying. What I want to do here today is to provide more color into the things that she was saying, so I compiled a bunch of videos which do just that. So let's get active. Without further ado, now one of the key arguments by Candace Owens is that while people are talking about assault charges or taking away his Grammy, what we should actually just be doing is pitying Will Smith. Why is that? Because Will has been going through from his wife Jada, and she's done it in an extremely way. To her real first choice, which was Tupac. Now, y'all remember this note right here?
We're returning you to the front lines. Go get
Let's
them.
read. Dear Tupac, you are alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so mommy can be happy?
Going back in.
I wish you were here. I really do love you. Let me ask you something. What type of demon witch infuses the ideas of her former relationship into her mind to not only emasculate the father, but then to demonstrate that her father was never good enough for her to begin with? Willow wasn't even alive.
You're losing ground. Move
it. Was alive. So how does she even know about Tupac unless Jada explicitly told her?
Of the love, I was the soft rapper from Philly, and it was Pac, right? Deeply insecure, and just I wasn't man enough to handle that.
Now, here's what's odd about the clip. When Chris Rock first makes the joke, Will laughs, meaning that he takes the joke as it was intended, lightly. But then he looks over and he sees that his wife does not find the joke funny, and he immediately goes from an amused attendee to a thug-like husband, defending the honor of his wife's hair.
Now, Candace's word choice there is actually brilliant, because what did she say?
Motherfucker, good shit.
Thug-like.
Ooh, I'm back, motherfucker.
Chris, in his mind, is what Tupac Thug-Life would have done.
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
If someone was to disrespect his
enemy soldiers nearby. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Ooh, this shit.
25 remain. You could have lasted longer. We lost that one. We'll come back stronger next time.
The horror of attendees who were all at once realizing that no, this isn't a joke. He's not kidding around. Internet was understandably outraged by the act of violence and making things more awkward. Will Smith subsequently won his first Oscar for his performance in the film King Richard. Now, in the aftermath, there have been calls to have the Oscar award rescinded, regarding which the Academy has not yet made an official decision. There have also, of course, been countless internet jokes and memes made at his and Chris Rock's expense. But through all of these jokes and the rampant commentary that's being offered, there is a conversation that is being neglected. A truer assessment of what we observed on that Oscars stage. For the first time, we saw the real Will Smith. Not a Fresh Prince, not a survivor of a zombie apocalypse in I Am Legend, not a crime-fighting cop in the movie Bad Boys, or a Hancock superhero, but the real Will Smith, an incredibly broken man, and the residual product of a directionless society that is filled with them. The kind of society that produces men that look to their more domineering wives with their tails planted firmly between their legs for instruction on what and who they ought to be in every role. The truth is that off the big screen, Will Smith has been...
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
Look at his face.
Enemy soldiers nearby.
That was the only time in my life that I ever considered suicide.
Don't forget, we stayed up and opened their door. She cheated on her husband, remember? And with who? Her son's friend. Yes, Jada carried out an extramarital affair with a young man who was at first friends with her son. I just wanted to feel her. It had been so long since.
It's like to have knowledge is publicly displayed like this.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Like that. Right, like just put yourself in his position and put yourself in
how you might accomplish that. So let's jump in. Let's get started and talk about what I've done since the last time you guys talked to me. Let me grab the journal. This is something new that we're doing.
Enemy dropping into the
Now
AO.
we've got a journal, and we're going to discuss the temperatures in here and the humidity today. We planted the seeds Friday.
Training's over.
So
Time to see what you've learned.
And it's a little bit past noon today on Monday, so it's been 3 days.
Number 10, the Nigerian billionaire. Wait a minute, you mean to tell me that the
Resurgence.
Bureau of Investigation
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Survive the countdown to secure your redeployment. Earning points speeds up the countdown.
Well, when you give them a good reason to be anyways. The Nigerian Instagram star known as Hushpuppi has been busted in a cyber scam worth over $430 million. And he has 2.4 million followers on his social media account. He doesn't do much except show off his lavish lifestyle of wearing designer clothes, driving luxury cars, and flying across the world in private jets. However, he was just busted in Dubai for a crazy scheme, which he ripped off credit card information. Posts of him holding money and stuff caught the attention of government agencies. He was targeting victims overseas.
I'll be back and fuck all that up.
Come back in the action.
4 copies of already known things. So when people put in their credit card information, he was able to steal their money. Raymond passed himself off as an affluent and very wealthy real estate developer. But the truth is, he's just a great big scamming phony. His apartment in Dubai was hidden by the FBI and Interpol while he was sound asleep, and they managed to secure $37 million in cash. Who keeps that much cash in their home? The investigators also found about 2 million email addresses from victims stored on phones, computers, and even hard drives. Even though he was busted in Dubai, the Nigerian fake billionaire is still accused of fraud in Europe and the United States. He probably won't be posting to social media again for a very long time. And side note, we think Hushpuppi is kind of a ridiculous name. Number 9, Diamond Thieves. Instagram managed to help the FBI catch a group of diamond thieves who had committed crimes in at least 10 states across the country. These were smash and grab bandits who were terrorizing jewelers. They're currently accused of pulling off over 30 heists. They did this by using sledgehammers to break open the display cases and then run away with the diamonds stuffed into a bag. Not the cleanest criminals, but it was a lucrative scheme. The feds seized more than $1.5 million in diamonds during their investigation. The members of the gang all came from the city of Detroit, and the only reason that the FBI finally caught up to them is because of social media. It all happened when the federal officers discovered a peculiar
Gas is right on your tail.
called Do It for Diamonds. Different members of the gang. One of them appeared on an Instagram account wearing a necklace that was stolen from one of the jewelers. It was enough to connect the dots between the FBI to the Detroit gang. On June 18th, 3 of the robbers were arrested while they attempted to break into a jewelry store in Tennessee. Though apparently there were 2 groups that would drive to the robbery
Bounty
location
target has been
in
marked.
2 separate
End
vehicles.
them.
One in a clean car that was either lawfully rented or properly registered, and the other in a burner or stolen vehicle that could be ditched after the robberies. Although some of the men have been caught, the FBI believes there are at least 10 gang members involved, so the case may still be ongoing. Number 8, the Capitol Rioter. The FBI says that they used facial recognition software to track and arrest an individual who took part in the Capitol riots back in 2021. The affidavit was shared online, detailing how federal agents discovered the identity of images from the riot. The facial recognition tool identified this man.
Only 25 minutes. Keep moving forward.
To further confirm Randolph's participation, undercover FBI agents
on
April 13th. They struck up a casual conversation with Randolph, which he admitted being at the Capitol during the riots. So badly.
I'll be right back.
Because in the videos from the riot, you can
Got another chance to make a difference.
Officers at the U.S. Capitol. as well as pushing over the barricades, which resulted in an officer hitting her head against the stairs and being knocked unconscious. Federal agents used
Enemy
the
dropping into the AO.
all the information they needed, linking it to Facebook accounts belonging to family members, finding Randolph's full name, and then tracking down where he lived and worked before they made the arrest. Number 7, drug running. A lot of very stupid drug dealers have been busted selling drugs thanks to their Instagram. After the suspected dealer let an undercover agent of the DEA
good shit, good shit.
Yes, posted pictures with great big
Go get your revenge.
So real motherfucker.
Released by the DEA, they first learned of this guy, real name from a different local in other words, the other guy's
25 remain. You could have lasted longer.
Easiest investigation. The officer requested to follow the dealer on Instagram. He accepted, and the photographs were proof enough for authorities to get a warrant to search his home, where they not only found drugs, but also an AK-47. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Marco Patch is how dumb do you think? Let us know your opinions in the comments section down below. And if you're liking this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. Number 6, fake student. A woman in Florida who happened to be a former police officer was recently arrested after she snuck into a high school and posed as a student to try and collect Instagram followers. This is one of the weirdest cases of the century. Audrey Nicole Francis
practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
The campus of a local high school. She tried to blend in with the students by wearing a backpack and carrying a skateboard as if it was still 1999. She then handed out paper flyers with her Instagram printed on them, asking students to follow her. But then a security guard got suspicious, as she seemed to be harassing the students. The security guard called the police. Audrey ran away, and the police officers then used her phone, discovering her identity from her Instagram account. She was charged on 3 counts. One for burglary of an occupied dwelling, another for trespassing on an educational institution and interference, and the third for resisting an officer without violence to his person. She racked up $16,500 in fines. And to make this story even weirder, she had actually been charged in 2017 with revenge porn because she stole and posted naked pictures of another officer she had worked with, resulting in her getting fired. As for why she was looking for Instagram followers at a high school, we don't really know. Anyway, she's obviously crazy. Number 5, cocaine pineapples. Have you ever bought a box of
hostile dropping into the area. Training's over.
Cocaine?
Time to see what you've learned.
Maybe you have. Operation Trojan was a huge operation conducted by the FBI to take down drugs and money, and it involved hardened and encrypted devices. These devices would transfer messages secretly like encrypted cell phone. The operation began in 2016 with the FBI investigating a company out of Canada called Phantom Secure, which as it turned out was selling hardened encrypted devices only to criminal organizations. When the police shut down the company, over 10,000 devices being used by these criminals suddenly went dead. The FBI did the same thing with more companies, shutting down all encrypted communication.
I'm gonna give you.
FBI doesn't like people
I'm gonna give you another chance. I'm gonna give you another chance.
Hey, bro, listen. They start crying, shooting yourself and everything.
I'm about to go take the money.
Hey, babe, what's up?
I'm about to go over my mom real quick.
Oh, hold on.
Look at the picture. Get what I mean? That looks blurry. Alright, look at that picture. What you compare it to that one? You know what I mean? 2 different qualities. Yeah. 2 different qualities of pictures. I want to change that picture. Cover photo. I want to change her and put me in her. Yeah, I changed it already. I want to change it again. Or I'm about to make it my profile picture. So, that's supposed to mean. Not really all my friends list can see it.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up.
What are you mad? Because I posted them? Huh? Mad because I posted them and you did it first?
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO. Practice is over. The real fight begins now.
Be mad. Posted it. Huh? Thirsty? Hello? You hear my man?
Resurgence. That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the safe zone.
Where are you going? You going Zaya?
Fallen allies will redeploy as long as you remain alive. Earn points
I
to
mean,
bring them back
you
to
got
the
somewhere else to
action
go. It's packed over this bitch too, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's over with. It's cool. Hold on, let me roll up something anyway.
Stronger next time.
Yeah, give me a little bit.
What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? It's Sugar. That he should have been left home. But also, the other two people to blame, in my honest opinion, of Will Smith's unhappiness is Jada and the dog. Because they both disrespected him. And Jada Pinkett, when that letter was written, she should have told her daughter how wrong that was. Will Smith never corrected it. So the little girl is the reason, part of the reason, why Will Smith is a broken man. And we gotta talk about this because, you know, I have a great mother. I don't always agree with the things she does, and she listens to almost every video. But you know what? I have one of the, I would never think I've been to who I am now, had it not been for my mom. And my dad too, for a certain degree. My mother was really instrumental because, you know, my parents divorced. And, you know, one thing as a parent, I didn't want to become, and as a child, I don't want to also become, is a grateful, fucking ungrateful child. Okay? Your parents do things for you. You don't return the favor. You don't try to be thankful for what they had to go through. And sometimes as kids, you don't understand it until you get older. You don't understand it until you get over and you have those bills yourself. But a lot of kids who are entitled and come from big money and come from money, they don't really have a lot of appreciation, or they cannot have, some of them, appreciation for their parents, despite what their parents had to go through. Will Smith didn't come from a rich family. He made it in one generation. And the daughter, I don't know about the son, but the daughter for sure, I believe is ungrateful. And one thing that I found out for people that I know that have children my age or younger, stepfathers in particular, when the kids are ungrateful for what the parents have done,
it leaves a sour taste in your mouth. You know, it really does. It leaves such a sour taste in your mouth, and it can really hurt how you view the world. And a lot of that is the part of the parents for not instilling that. But sometimes people are just like that. People will give praises to other folks that you deserve. And it's different if you're, you know, like I said, if you're an entertainer and some fans don't like you. But goddamn it, when it's your kids, and then when it comes out
you ready?
You know, your dad needs to be defended, and then what you can do is make a cryptic tweet. Is it because you don't want to be canceled too? See, who does Will Smith really have in his corner, guys? I want to know. Who does he have in his corner? I'll tell you, not many people. The wife had to come out and say, listen, I don't agree with that. Although he was trying to protect her, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And now the daughter is writing cryptic tweets who really does not take any position on the matter. Maybe it could be seen that way, but in the reality, life is a challenge and all this other crap. You're one of his biggest challenges. You hate to say this, for crying out loud, maybe if you were not his daughter, maybe if Will Smith was not, Jada Pinkett Smith was not his wife, maybe he would be a better man today. Life is a series of reactions. I wish he could rewind that reaction.
John been to work?
Hate to be mean about it, but sure.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Ungrateful
Practice
kids.
while you can.
Wow.
You'll be entering the field in a bit.
Go through it. Especially guys who are stepdads.
What did you say, Mike?
I say John been to work.
Yeah.
Say what?
Are you sure about that?
He BTO'd all
Are you sure about that?
Enemy
Because of what?
Are you sure?
He made $500 doing porn.
A lot of
Oh, okay.
And do you know what? It's heartbreaking. I feel for this.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
And you know what? What I would say for you guys out there that have ungrateful kids and ungrateful wives, one thing that I would say is keep on pushing. You know? The next time you get somewhere in your life, somewhere that you ultimately want to be, I tell you what you do. Leave those ungrateful fuckers alone. Friends, family, you're not grateful for what I do.
Gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone.
Over here.
You survived. Redeploy fallen teammates and earn points to return them faster.
And let me tell you this. You got a lot of men out there supporting people in their families that are ungrateful. Let somebody else take care of them. And I tell you what, I don't give a fuck if it's your mom or not. If it's your parents or not. If they're ungrateful, let somebody else deal with it. Let somebody else deal with you. You're ungrateful. You're letting me know you're ungrateful.
Target is up.
You need to
take
get
them
your
down.
ass or to somebody else. Period. Not gonna argue. Not gonna fight. At all. Let them deal with your musty ass. Let them deal with you. Let them deal with you. Life is too short.
Move a spot.
Place is looted out.
There's one up under you.
What you do, and let me tell you this, in this life, don't nobody got to give you nothing.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
So this you can do is have some freaking respect. So if you don't got no respect for what I do for you, out! In my obsidian voice, out! That includes Will Smith. That's why a lot of these billionaires are not even leaving their money to kids. Like, look, I leave y'all this money. You're gonna be a lazy person. You're not gonna do nothing with it. You don't want to work. I'm not leaving you shit. I'm not leaving you nothing. You don't want to work for it. I'm not leaving you nothing. And goddamn it, I agree. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy.
I'm at my favorite spot.
Back at it again. Another episode of
I just got killed at my favorite spot. I'm coming in on you.
I was just messaging because I
You still on the roof? You ain't did nothing.
You've got another chance to make a difference. Bounty target is down.
Word.
I don't know exactly which one it says it's It's anonymous.
Go to it. No, I don't. Go to it. Go to it. Hop back in this.
No, no, no. One let us off right there.
Place is looted out.
You're losing ground. Move it.
I'm about to kill everybody.
Guys, y'all looking at the thumbnail, y'all looking at the title of the video, y'all already know what time
Enemy
it is.
UAV active.
To get active. Guys, I got a compilation for you here today of delusional women as well as modern women. I have not seen this yet, but I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of fun today.
Got me.
I said when a single
Tried to sneak their ass. That gun too
when a
big.
woman comes into a man's life and he has a child, that man 9 out of 10 times isn't really going to care if that woman.
Uh-oh, you doing better.
Enemy soldier nearby. You're redeploying. Make it mean something.
Oh, damn it, I took Bonnie's purse again. Wonder what bag she's carrying around.
Okay, that'll be $78.15.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
There's a lot of them.
Where Charlie eats hot food in his car.
Good afternoon.
Enemy UAV active.
Billionaire Vincent Lazarus, the prominent ship.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in. Enemy cluster strike. Watch your heads.
Somebody down here. Well, no. You get the load out? You get the load out yet?
No, not yet.
Come on. Come on, it's right here out this door. Shit, my bad. You scared the shit out of me.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Push up from here. Oh shit, they right here, they right here, they right here. They're the steps, in the steps. Fuck, they down there in the shower room. They're in the shower room. Oh, they got you too?
No.
Just stay alive. Just stay alive. They just picked my pockets in the shower room. That ain't sound right. Oh. Yeah, I came back right on time.
Don't let.
Because I'm looking for this.
Squad member is redeploying.
Who are you? I'm the great snowflake of the north. I'm the king. You must swim 3 miles across the mystic lake to the island of many gods. There you will find
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
I'm on the roof of prison. Oh, you see me.
Jeez, relax, man. You relax. Look, if anybody...
You're losing ground. Move it.
That's the shit I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up. Look, don't kill me, man. I've got twins waiting at home. That's a lie. No two of you are alike. God, Stewie. Oh, sorry, what? Nothing. Let's go. All right, listen up, fat man. I like my breakfast at 7:30 sharp. And it better be on time this week because I'm shooting my episode of Catfish.
So, you say you've been for a year. Are you aware that it could be an adult?
Yeah, but I'm really hoping it's a baby and he's up for all the stuff he said he was because, man, that would just be awesome. Oh, yeah, right. We're playing backpack soccer again. Or backpack puppy. You like that one? Kill me to be student body president.
Got load out money.
You can't override the teachers or the principal.
Here,
Scribbler.
one.
We'll start with yours.
I think someone's done it. Here.
Cash bundle marked.
No, already had it. Oh shit, get that bounty.
Ah! Damn it, that's enough! You've treated me horribly! What's our position on extended library hours? The library can stop my
Move a spot.
That was good. What else?
Taking fire.
Where are you going?
Where
We got gas inbound.
Receiving hostile fire.
At any moment, you can slip out back and smoke weed. And when
Only
you come back
iron
in,
sharpens
everyone
iron.
will just think you're in the country.
Fire station costs so
Lights on hostile.
Are you okay, Dad? Oh, yeah, I'm fucking great.
Throw that loadout up here.
Oh, you know what we should start.
You're in the
Say
top
what?
10. Nice job.
Throw that loadout up here.
Guys.
He's wearing
Rally point set.
You know,
Enemy UAV active.
Yeah. Zip. Say that.
Time's up.
Zip.
Objective failed.
No. Zip zoom. Oh, I'm in. Do we have the Christmas carnival back? Sure. What do we care? We're internet.
Stay vigilant. Resurgence window is about to close.
Before the carnival.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
That's our one-act play. Oh,
Fire sales. Prices are back to normal.
Well, first you might want to find some clothes. Right. Good thing I put this fanny pack in my fanny like you're supposed to. Wait a minute, this isn't my fanny pack. That damn airline.
Morning, students. This is Principal Shepard with the morning announcements. Remember that all wagers on Friday's Meg Griffin slaughter must be on my desk by Thursday. What's your prediction?
Gas is
Lumberline
inbound.
from Rocky 3? My prediction.
Tell us what the lunch menu is, you dick.
Oh, meatloaf and tater tots. And by the way, I can stop being a dick. You can't stop being a Jew.
Oh, come on, Peanut. Where's your sense of
We need to
adventure?
get to the
what?
safe zone.
All those things sound like
Put
fun.
yourself up here. I'll
Speak
get
for
him
yourself,
to
Elvis. You're not the one who's got to run them all around town, do it.
Enemy UAV active.
It's a box up there too on the roof.
Someone grab that.
Oh, what a great Tuesday. Go-karts is fun for a lower
If you can get to that roof in time.
Wait, this is where we started from. How did that happen?
It's a circle.
Get the fuck out of here. This is awesome. I'm going to write a song about it. Go-karts, go-karts,
Prime and AT mine.
It sounds a lot like your cotton candy song.
Oh, that's a good song, too. Cotton candy, cotton candy, cotton candy.
I nominate Principal Shepard.
I'm hit.
Sonia, stay right here. I just
Oh shit! I just landed right at that motherfucker.
No one will ever know about this. I'm going to get rid of evidence.
Peanut, when you masturbate.
Chill here, you come back.
Prove it.
I hope my shit on the floor instead of the roof.
Oh, this is just my looping gif of black teens reacting to a very mild burn.
Huh, sounds kind of pointless.
Oh, you mean like your feet?
I ain't contributed none yet.
You're back in the action.
Damn dude still on that roof.
Mover spotted. Right.
See him?
That's right, Shia. Give me all your belt.
Yeah, keep shooting at him, distract him.
Give me a little smile.
Ah, that ain't work. I was about to. I thought I was gonna be able to pull some ninja shit on their ass. I want you to just keep shooting at them.
This is Sable. We're twins who can feel each other's pain. Ow. Oh, Ryan, I'm supposed to say ow. Ruin everything. Ow.
Punch yourself in the face. Punch yourself in the face.
Oh shit, you can buy me back.
Eyes on aid station.
All right, he doesn't know what he's doing. You fat, so punch your baby in the face.
I did good, babe. Shut up. I did good.
Only 5 remain.
Damn, get up out of here. Fuck that, get out of there.
Only 5 remain. Victory was in your grasp.
Yeah.
Lay aside that.
Alright, we'll stick tight next time.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. You really fell for it. I'm like, you can fall for this. You know, when you did, I was like, oh, I guess I should see how far I can take it. You know, it'll be funnier. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, this dick. Oh, you stink. And now I'm trapped in here with you and your stink because you were too stupid to call somebody who could help us. That really hurt. Just get away from me. I can't even look at you. Sorry, don't be mad. Don't.
Get the load out. Get the load out here. Come on. Come on, it's right here out this door.
I like dancing.
Shit out of you.
Yeah. You know how to move.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Wow,
Practice while you can.
I'm really
We'll be entering the
impressed.
field in a
I
bit.
want you to get an idea. You want to call in the kitchen? Come on, man, we eat it here. Anyway, I need you to drive me to Middleborough. Middleborough? That's like 2 hours. Come on, drive. Anyway, you drive me to Middleborough, and I'll teach you my secret to picking up chicks. If I go over in Canada, I get to use my new passport. I hope my picture looks okay. That's Liam Hemsworth. No, it's not. It's me. It's just a really good angle. Well, I guess so. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I can't. I want to live. Listen, I have something I need to tell you, but it might be difficult for you to hear.
What is it?
Lois,
Enough
I think
trading.
your father is
Now
dead.
you fight a real enemy. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Cover me for that ticket.
Let's see how much I have.
Good news. I have just enough. Well, I'm getting afraid of my current finish. Really, this screw guy's been stealing everyone's stuff. Pretty good turnout for this thing.
Oh yeah, more and Neil Goldman.
Bounty
It's
contract
like
located.
Coachella.
Resurgence. The gas is closing on your position.
Yes, that son of a
Suggest you
bitch.
start running.
He's got some nerve showing up
Survive
here.
and redeploy fallen teammates. You
Okay,
can earn
clouds
points to
up there.
return them
Yeah, that would
faster.
look like Nathan. That would look like Sean. And there go Wanye over
Primary
there.
objective.
That's the way to have all them
Enemies.
boys to man just
Attack.
floating around in the sky.
Enemy dropping into the
Play more
AO.
planted.
You made it.
Hey Lois, I brought the hamburger buns like you wanted. I wasn't sure what
It's all
people
on
like,
you.
so I got
Your
some
squad
with
mates
cheese on, some
redeploy.
What does he mean by that? Seeds.
Enemy
Semen?
UAV
Is that what he
active.
means? Semen on a bunch? Am I the only one hearing this? Get the hell away from my wife, you scumbag!
One of your allies
Peter,
is back
what
in
are
the
you
game.
talking about?
I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this! I feel It's a cop who's like a fancy guy. Nobody heard that. None of you take that. What I meant to play was this. I want Lois. She's nice. Bob does. That could work.
Glenn, is this true?
And how the hell did you get that recording, Peter?
Your point get dialed in,
It's a squad over there. It's a squad down there.
Conversation.
That doesn't change the fact that you want
I'm over here, Bio.
Get your hands off me.
Come back over here. Come back. Don't go in there.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
That's it. End of cookout. Get out of my house and don't ever speak to me again.
Wow, that turned ugly. Huh? Just like my trip to Tampa Bay.
Hey, city boy. What's with the arm pants? Okay, everybody, time for paintball.
Ooh, I forgot to pick up the football guns.
Well, we could use these. I brought them from the office.
Peter, is it safe to be firing real guns at each other in the house?
All right. Nobody fire at Lois. She's scared. All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Only 25 remain.
Relax,
Squad mates are all KIA.
Peter Weller from
Keep
the opening
fighting
scene of
until
Roll
they
Down.
redeploy. One of your allies is back in the game. Gas is right on your tail.
Who wants the sniper?
All right, men, this is it. Technology versus old-timey wooden stuff. Let's hit 'em hard.
What again was the nature of your beef with them?
I don't know, something about a roller coaster. Let's go.
It's all on you until squad mates redeploy.
Quilters, advance!
Positive ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick. One of your allies is back in the game.
Hurt so much.
Someone grab that. There's an LMG.
Oh, damn it, I'm bleeding.
bleeding! Oh, now it's an AIDS clip.
Enemy UAV
Check on this, you furry little weirdos!
Loadout drop headed your way. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing
it's
in.
Brian. I'm looking for Stewie. I peed in your soup. Happy 15th birthday. Which, by the way, is not a special occasion in the normal world. Stewie, I've been worried sick. What the hell are you doing?
Loadout drop inbound.
How did you find me? I used my nose, which I always forget about. Come on, let's go. Dude, I'm not going back. I can't. They're going to be mad at me. I didn't tell anyone. You didn't? No, I didn't. Look, I thought about it, and to be honest, it's probably my fault for leaving you alone in the car. And if you promise never to do it again, I won't say anything. Okay, I promise.
My baby.
What? I say let go of me. Consuelo, we're leaving.
My baby.
Hey, she says it's her baby, man. Now get out of here.
He's my baby. Ernesto.
No, I'm not Ernesto. Okay, this is so messed up right now. I did not want to have to do that. They were very nice to me up until then. Stewie, hey. Hey there.
Contract failed. Your time ran out.
Got my money? Oh, you know what? Just give me till next Friday.
Positive ID on the bounty target.
Funny.
Let's make this quick.
I have it today. Yeah, I don't have it.
Enemy UAV active.
Yeah, all right then.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy advanced UAV up. If
Where
you
they
go
at?
down now, the operation is over. Watch your six. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Be mindful.
No mercy.
You've got gas moving in. Enemy UAV active. Reinforcements are on the way.
That's for giving me a book last Christmas.
See if she's got any cash.
Good shit. I'm coming back to get my shit.
Returning you to the front line. Go get them.
Fatso, punch your baby in the face.
I love you, mommy dearest. Shut up, maggot. Yeah, punch each other, you whores.
Enemy UAV active.
Yeah. Get out of that. Get out of that. You're the best girl.
You got weapons?
Into the new safe zone. Gas is closing in. Fire fail is active. Fire station costs are adjusted. 10 remain. Victory is within reach. The bounty target is down. Oh.
All right, sir. Your presidential portrait is finished. Let me see. Ah, excellent. Much better than the one Gary Larson did. Why would I even be talking to a chicken? Lois.
Joey, your reign of terror
Watch your
has
six.
come to an
Resurgence will be
end.
gone
I will
soon.
not stand
Mark
by
an
while
AR.
you make innocent people suffer.
Bring it on, bitch. Time for me to finish what
Fire sale done. Prices are back to normal.
I'm gonna head to the roof.
Bounty target's up. Take them down.
shit. I was down there being the fucking hero. I ain't even mean to fall all the way down that motherfucker. I failed. Damn.
Hello and welcome.
Sally, I hear something. Stop. Stop.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 scariest banned horror movies.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Use this time to train a bit. We'll be deploying soon.
We'll be looking at horror films slash thrillers that have been banned for various reasons, particularly the high levels of gore and other disturbing content. The movies don't need to have stage banned to what's the scariest movie you've ever seen? Number 10, Antichrist. Danish director Lars von Trier makes movies that design sadden, sicken and shock
Enemy soldier nearby.
And Antichrist might be his crowning achievement in terms of overall disturbing quality. The film details the harrowing journey taken by a couple after the accidental death of their son. We don't blame you if you have to look away or even turn it off.
Practice is over.
In
The real
2016,
fight begins
7 years
now.
after its release, Antichrist was banned in France due to reading its 16+ rating too low. Coldwar, had pressured the film not to come in or reclassified with a more restricted rating.
Everything they used to be beautiful was perhaps hideous.
As of yet, there's no indication of Antichrist being
Resurgence.
rated and unbanned.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you start running. Fallen allies will redeploy as long as you remain alive. Earn points to bring them back to the action faster. Enemy soldier
If you're
nearby.
wondering what a human centipede is, we're not going to explain it here.
Working digestive system. It's this perverted drown you've been
Kill
talking
all
about.
The
targets.
second installment of this grossed out trilogy is about a disturbed man who's inspired by
Somebody
the
over at
film
Bow.
to try some unnecessary surgery of his own. Unsurprisingly, the film's graphic content got it banned in multiple countries, with the British Board of Film Classification
An enemy team is hunting.
disallowing it
Don't become
before
prey.
accepting a cut version.
Dad doesn't have to find out. Come back and get it tomorrow when we have the key.
A similar situation happened with the Australian Classification Review Board, which also later accepted a recut version. And in New Zealand, the film wasn't shown in theatres due to the controversy in Australia.
Someone could use that.
Sometimes a few minutes of cuts can make all the difference. Number 8, I Spit on Your Grave. Multiple cutscenes. This film, about a woman who's attacked and then gets revenge on her assailant, bears the dubious honour of being called the worst movie of all time by the then great critic Roger Ebert. While there's debate over the artistic and moral value of I Spit on Your Grave, it's undeniably a difficult watch. The film's graphic content got it banned in many countries, such as Iceland, Ireland, Norway, China, Singapore, Thailand, and West Germany. It was also banned in Canada until the 90s, as well as for 7 years in Australia.
You brought nothing but bad luck with you. Bad luck. I have no friends.
The original title was Day of the Woman.
Damn, somebody in here.
Quite indicate how shocking it truly is.
There's two of them. One up top, one on the bottom.
Number 7.
To your left on the top, and one on the
With a title like this,
yeah, one on the bottom floor and one on the top on the railing.
Losing ground. Move it. Get back in the action.
I'm landing on the roof now.
Incredible holocaust that details the search for an American documentary crew that goes missing in the Amazon
Shit, I got some
rainforest.
bullshit
The film
though.
sparked intense controversy for its actual depictions of animal death and graphic violence. It was so convincing that the director, Ruggiero Deodato, was charged with murder, which he was later cleared of. But the film still received bans around the world, including Italy, Norway, Australia, New Zealand, and the United States.
It's unbelievable.
Enemy precision airstrike.
Not this time.
Some of these bans have been lifted, but
enemy soldier nearby
remains one of the hardest movies in the world.
I want this material.
25 are left. Keep your eyes peeled.
One right here, one right here.
Last house on the left, the UK.
I'm going to have a look?
No, come on, let's go. We got more important.
Shit, it's two of them. I thought that was you behind me. That was him. It's two of them over there.
So unsettling, it makes those other films look like kids.
Two of them behind you. I'm coming back in 5.
The last house on the left,
Stay up on the roof. I'm going back under there.
Virgin Spring tells the harrowing story of parents seeking revenge on their daughter's killers. The results are
damn.
And the film sparked massive controversy. In the UK, the British Board of Film Censors declined to representation,
Good shit.
And in 18 incoming round. We'll stick with Scream, thanks. Number 5, Hostel Part 2, multiple countries.
We have contract here.
What kind of contract?
Anyone who comes to this place cannot leave without killing.
Some horror movies almost seem like they're trying to convince you to avoid travel at all costs. The first Hostel is a gruesome depiction of American tourists being tortured overseas, and the second film went even further in terms of depravity. As a result, many countries have been hostile towards Hostel Part 2.
She'll go straight to the police.
Yeah, exactly. Someone should.
No, no one should.
Eli Roth's sequel has been banned/censored in multiple countries, including New Zealand, Germany, and Malaysia. And it's pretty incredible to think it even played in American multiplexes. 4 years later, Hostel Part 2
check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
to video and attracted far less negative attention. Number 4, Salem, or the 120 Days of Sodom, multiple countries.
All things are good when carried to excess.
Salem is based on a book by the Marquis Sade, who's responsible for the term sadism. And that's certainly what happens in director Pier Paolo Pasolini's film about teenagers being tortured in fascist Italy.
You poor idiot. You must be stupid to think that death would be so easy. Don't you know that we intend to kill you 1,000 times over until the end of eternity? If there could be an end to eternity.
Just hearing about the depicted on screen is enough to turn your stomach. This explains why the film has been banned in so many countries, including Australia, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom. These bans have been lifted, but not until decades later. While many have praised Salo as a work of legit cinema, others find it Number 3, a Serbian film, multiple countries. If there was ever a horror movie that should come with
Stand by for
mandatory
deployment to the
therapy for
war
viewers,
zone.
it's this one. This film, a Serbian production about the making of a shockingly brutal film, is itself shockingly brutal. And so it's been banned in multiple countries for its sickening content. At different points, the film has been banned in countries such as Australia, New Zealand, Brazil, and Spain. Overall,
gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone. Liv and your KIA teammates will redeploy. Any point-worthy action will return them to combat quicker. Cash drop is inbound. Intercept and seize the cargo. Enemy dropping into the AO. Kill all targets.
Ovdje prava i talent u prvom kao Srbiji prave konferencije za što?
Number 2, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, multiple local countries.
Hello!
Compared to other films that came after it, the original Texas
Chopper up top.
Massacre can seem somewhat quaint, but it's still an incredibly effective thriller and caused quite a stir when it was first released.
Supply box marked. Secure the goods.
Contemporary audiences weren't used to seeing violence depicted in such a brutal way, and many countries subsequently banned it. These included Australia, Brazil, France, Ireland, Sweden, and Norway. Not all of these bans have been permanent, and
All
the is now
objectives
recognized
found.
as a
Move to the
horror
next
classic.
location. All objectives found.
It might
Move
not be
to the
the
next
goriest movie
location.
on this list, but it's definitely one of the scariest.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your
Allied
settings and switch
UAV
on
overhead.
notifications.
Hunt them down.
Number 1, The Exorcist.
Enemy
Malaysia.
UAV active.
Excellent day for an exorcism. You like that? Intensely.
Director William Friedkin's film about a young girl's demonic possession was nominated for 10 Oscars.
Somebody right here on the steps, right here behind us.
Changed horror and movies in general
Damn,
forever.
I thought that was you.
The film's graphic content
25 still remain in the AO.
viewers. There were even reports of heart attacks. Various
Returning
cities in
you
the
to the
US
front
and
lines.
the
Go
UK
get 'em.
ended up banning the film, but it still became a box office bonanza.
Enemy
The
UAV
film has
active.
been banned in Malaysia.
All supply boxes found. You cracked.
They're on the steps, on the steps. He on the steps.
It's certainly not one you want to watch with
Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Less than 25 remain. Learn from the loss and come back stronger.
It's hard to beat twists like this. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 plot twists in horror movies. For this list, we're looking at the very best times that horror films shocked us to the core with unexpected plot twists that left our jaws on the floor. Because we're talking about plot twists, be warned, there will be heavy spoilers ahead.
Yeah.
Whoop. Why'd you post behind the scenes and not post the Easter pic? Not all of them are. You're not gonna get it for a whole nother 24 hours.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready up.
I'll post them all right now. Because they all, but mine are big.
Hit!
So there are three things in life that matter most.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
New developments in the Oscar slap seen and heard round the world as Chris Rock was spotted out. That's straight out solo. Down the road, Chris possible consequences for Will. New date, Friday night at 3 a.m. So why the change? Well, easier obtained this letter to the Board of Governors explaining Will following Mr. Smith's resignation of his Academy membership, suspension or expulsion are no longer a possibility.
Resurgence. That's gas you don't want to breathe. Make your way to the safe zone.
What are the possible consequences?
Fallen allies will redeploy as long as you remain alive. Earn points to bring them back to the action faster. Targets are up. Take them out.
I'm hit. I'm hit.
The slap could have called for a citizen's arrest on Will. We spoke this morning to criminal defense Robert Hancock.
The slap and practice should be considered a misdemeanor act in California. Anyone witnessing that can detain someone so that the police can arrest them. Would then have a
I'm on the roof. Never mind. Forget about me.
Would get his Oscar taken away, but that's exactly what Chris Rock's brother was calling for. Kenny Rock, quote, it eats at me watching it over and over again because you've seen a loved one being attacked and there's nothing you can do about it. He also says if Chris knew that Jada had allocated,
You've got a second chance. Make it count.
But he didn't know. As for Will's state of mind heading into Friday's hearing,
Enemy UAV active.
He is aware of the backlash that has surfaced, especially from the comedian community. But his close friends are still privately texting him and trying to be there for him. Okay, but this sure can't help. Jada's 29-year-old former lover, August Alsina, appears to address her affair on a new single he just dropped. A lot of folks
enemy dropping into the AO.
August's use of the phrase tangled up is an obvious reference to this.
I got into a different kind of entanglement.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes.
Charges tight.
Less than 24 hours after one of the most shocking moments in Oscar history, Will Smith apologizes
Allied
to Chris
cluster
Rock.
strike arriving. Engaging hostile. You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until others redeploy.
The truth is actually that all of these steroids.
Not this
Some of them are
time.
really moderate and others are not. So how exactly do you know what's actually natural? Even though many steroid accusations prove to be true, there are also plenty of steroid accusations that are
That's a team, White.
Many times if an athlete simply looks really muscular or shredded, a large chunk of people will immediately assume that such a physique wouldn't be attainable without performance-enhancing drugs. Ironically, people that don't work out themselves are some of the first to jump on the steroid accusation bandwagon. They assume since they couldn't do it naturally, then no one else could do it
Enemy
either.
UAV
However,
active.
the truth is that there are many variables that influence how much muscle someone can build naturally. And the very first variable that we have to touch on is, of course, genetics, because there is no doubt that
Enemy
having
UAV
favorable
active.
muscle building genetics can go a very long way. However, even though genetics do matter, most people also believe that what you do with your diet, workout plan, and sleeping schedule is also extremely important. And scientific research supports this belief. The evidence actually shows that both genetics and environmental factors contribute about equally to muscle strength-related phenotypes and adaptations to exercise. And since there's a close link between strength and muscle mass, as shown by various studies, it means that genetics and environmental factors should also have about an equal impact on how much muscle you can build. So the bottom line is that it is true that you can drastically improve
Gas is
whatever
moving
genetic
in.
can be
New
done
safe zone
right.
highlighted.
But it's also true that someone with amazing genetics can wind up building much more muscle, even while putting in much less
Get that
work
load
than
out.
someone with bad muscle building genetics. We can
Enemy
see a
UAV
perfect
active.
example of having a big genetic edge by looking at a current powerlifting record holder named Andy Bolton. He himself said that he didn't even start weightlifting until he was 18 years old, and on his very first time he was able to squat 500 pounds and deadlift 600 pounds. So yes, it's safe to say that genetics do matter, but exactly which genetic factors actually
You got an
determine
armor
how much
satchel?
muscle you can build naturally, and how would you find out
There's one up here
if
on the
you
roof.
yourself have good or bad muscle building genetics? Well, some people take a DNA or genetic test, but even a good genetic test is only going to look at around 20 of your genes. This is a problem because the Human Genome Project has identified over 20,000 genes present in every human being. So even if you look at one particular gene that might have an impact on muscle growth, it's still like looking at a single computer chip and trying to find out how the entire computer works based on that single chip. This is why researchers advise against taking genetic tests seriously. In fact, a 2016 review that looked at a bunch of studies on the topic had the researchers questioning if genetic tests could even predict athletic performance with any sort of accuracy. So you might be wondering, why are DNA tests so popular then? And the answer is simply because they bring in a lot
Positive
of
ID on the bounty target. Let's make this quick.
Seem to directly influence muscle building potential, and the primary
Enemy
one is frame
UAV
size.
active.
For example, referring back to our powerlifter Andy Bolton, one thing that made him stronger without ever training than most lifters are, even after years of training, is that he has a very good build. That's how he makes his well-built powerlifting coach look tiny. Not only because he has more muscle, but also because his skeletal is massive. So the thicker your frame, the more muscle you can typically build around it. And we can see this playing out in studies that show that most people with big bones and joints carry more muscle naturally than their slimmer built peers. Other evidence also shows that world-class bodybuilders, Olympic lifters, and powerlifters all have a large frame size, making it a good predictor of success in those sports. So, if it's a good predictor, how can you use frame size to determine your natural muscle building potential? Well, a natural bodybuilder actually came up with a formula after analyzing 300 title-winning natural bodybuilder and strength athletes from 1947 to 2010. The formula
I'm on the water tower.
like your height,
I'm gonna push to the prison from here.
And body fat percentage to estimate your natural muscle building potential. Unfortunately, one downside is that the formula is pretty complex, especially if done with a pen and paper. But
It's a team up there,
there's
yeah.
an easy-to-use calculator. However, keep in mind, even though the most accurate option we have at this moment, it's not foolproof. For example, the formula doesn't take into account how well someone trains and eats. And I already mentioned that muscle growth is about 50% environmental, so this is a pretty important variable to find out. Another issue is that the formula doesn't consider someone's hormonal profile, which can significantly impact muscle growth. And lastly, it requires you to take a bunch of measurements, and measurements can easily be messed up on the wrong measuring sites. So there are a couple less complicated ways to estimate your natural muscle building potential. But the problem is that the simpler methods also tend to be less accurate. But they can still give you a rough estimate of what you can expect, especially when combined with the formula I just went over. One of these methods was developed by a well-known researcher and natural bodybuilder, Lyle McDonald. He made the table
Enemy precision airstrike. Stay
now
alert.
to show exactly what you can expect. And all in all, according to the model,
is about to end.
around 37
Keep your head on the
during your first 4 years of lifting weights. After that, additional growth comes very slowly, down to only about a few pounds per year. So to illustrate this better, if you start your lifting journey at 150 pounds, you should be able to reach 187 to 196 pounds after packing on muscle throughout the first 4 years of training. Now, even though this model can be helpful, there are a couple of pitfalls. First, it's designed only for men. Women can expect to gain muscle at about half the rate that men can in
Gas is right on your tail.
So that would be about between Another issue is that his model is designed for people who eat, sleep, and train properly. If you're inconsistent or you don't have the muscle building fundamentals in check, you won't progress at his outlined rates. And finally,
keep your senses sharp. An enemy team is tracking your location.
If you're in your 20s or early 30s, you can generally gain muscle faster than those who are older due to more favorable hormonal profiles for muscle growth. So, to more accurately predict how much muscle you can build naturally, not only should you use the two methods I just went over, but you should also...
Here you go. Here you go. You're right here. You're right here. You're right here.
The bigger you were as a baby, the more muscular you're likely to become.
Good shit. I'm coming back to get my shit.
5.5 pounds, and anything under 5.5 pounds is considered clinically underweight. Second, you could look at your 2D/4D ratio.
Who's shooting at you?
Reinforcements disabled.
This may sound like pseudoscience, but it could actually be an indicator
safe zone relocated.
That's because
Ooh, smart.
indicates that you've had more exposure to testosterone while in the womb. This actually explains why research shows that people with a low 2D to 4D ratio, or in other words, people that have a short index finger and a long ring finger, have a higher
water tower though. Watch that water tower.
as well as a wide range of other physical activities. To do this test on yourself, it's best to use your right hand because, oddly enough, research shows that the right hand is a better predictor of prenatal testosterone exposure than the left. So place your right hand pressed against each other
Somebody down here.
The difference between your index finger and your ring finger. Finally, the third and final predictor of how much muscle you can build may have to do with your racial phenotype.
I chased one away.
Based on the available data, the phenotypes in order of best genetic potential for muscle
You got a Claiborne or something?
Yes, it's right on your tail.
Sticky bomb.
But make sure that you take this last factor with a grain of salt, because the evidence is not definitive on this topic, and there are obviously plenty of examples of all different people with different racial backgrounds successfully building a ton of muscle, both naturally and unnaturally. Also,
Here, there go armor satchel right there.
Environmental factors.
Oh shit, dude right here. Dude right here on the steps. Come back.
Finish this once and for all.
Just because you think that you have bad genetics. Ultimately, by working harder and by doing the right things in the kitchen and in the gym, you can reach the top of your genetic potential.
Watch yourself.
Just by staying consistent. And even if you don't have the biggest range or the ability to squat 500 pounds on your first try, it doesn't change the fact that you owe it to yourself to get the best shape that you possibly can for yourself. Everyone has the ability to pack on a lot of muscle naturally. And pushing genetics aside, the two factors that are fully in your control are consistency and how well you structure your workout sessions.
Get him. He's still alive. He's still alive.
Putting in the consistent action required,
the dude on the roof.
Yield better results than just having genetics on your side. One last thing that I do want to mention, many people within the fitness community talk about men being able to build about 1 to 2 pounds of muscle per month, while women can only build about half a pound to 1 pound.
Good shit.
Even though this can be used as a guesstimate of how much muscle you'll build, there's no research definitively backing this up, so just keep that in mind. To get a more accurate prediction, you're better off sticking with the methods that I talked about earlier.
There you go.
I hope that you now have a better idea of what's actually achievable naturally based on your particular situation. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to this channel.
Yeah, he was to your right.
Workout and diet plan will highly determine how much muscle you can build and how great of a physique you can develop. It's very important that you're doing the right things to maximize your results.
Played up.
So if you want a done-for-you program that's helping my clients naturally gain a pound of muscle without all the fat gain that's typically associated with bulking, then visit my website. Our programs come with a full video exercise library, a weekly updated workout plan.
Oh, you getting here?
Next time will be different. Return to base for debrief.
Directly at Gravity. See you guys.
Probably got one more in me. I'm about to play my lead game.
What are the best all-round exercises for building muscle? We've asked experts and top trainers around the world to bring you a complete guide to the 10 most effective exercises to stimulate muscle growth. Our experts recommended compound exercises because these are movements that use a number of muscles at the same time. They all come with the standard version. Plus, variations.
Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
Advanced options to help you compound muscle.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Triceps. For the standard barbell bench press, take a grip slightly wider than the shoulders. Elbows out as you
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Elbows together.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Incline bench to target upper chest.
also let you vary your grip. This is a close grip press. Helping with
Practice is over. The real fight begins now.
Our trainers found that most useful for
Resurgence. Gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates and earn points to return them faster. Enemy dropping into the AO. Kill all targets. Go.
2 just landed in.
Standing, soldier. Survive.
Shit, I ain't got no goddamn weapon over this bitch.
Enemy UAV active.
Leave a full explainer on correct deadlift technique in the link. But a good way to start is with
we're at top floor, bottom floor.
Yeah, top floor, top floor.
half of the movement. There are many variations of the deadlift. Stiff leg deadlift throws more emphasis on hamstrings. Keeping the legs
I hear him up under me.
without rounding back. Sumo deadlift uses a wide
Allied cluster strike arriving. If you go down now, the operation is over. Watch your six. Enemy UAV active.
I'm about to drop down.
1 down.
Next, the pull-up. A great exercise for building the lats, the wide muscles that give you a full, broad back.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
This is a body weight exercise. The key is to keep control. Slowly up, bring the chin to the bar, and slowly down.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
Shit, one. I marked him.
Narrow grip works more on biceps. Targets the lats for width.
This boy landing in. This boy landing.
Body weight straight away. So start with the
We're returning you to the front line. Go get
Here I
it.
come.
Gas is right on your tail.
Also, an incline pull-up on a ball.
Oh shit. Fuck.
We'll come back stronger.
We can go one more.
Contact! Contact!
Move from the bar to rings. These need greater control and effort, especially from all the smaller stabilizing muscles. But as ever, our trainers say the best way to build muscle is through progressive overload. Adding more weight over time, allowing you to push through to failure on your pull-ups. The push-up is a standard exercise everybody's done since high school. But don't discount its potential for building muscle. The push-up primarily builds chest. It also works triceps and front delts. Standard push-up has hands wide, elbows out to the sides. Bringing the elbows closer to the body works the triceps more. Change the angle to work different parts of the chest. This decline push-up works upper chest as well as front delt. Changing the position works on the stretch across the chest.
Hostile dropping into the area. Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
Chest with push-ups is the old-fashioned way. Just go to exhaustion.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Push-up is versatility. You can do it anywhere. There are tons of variations, and it's effective as part of a superset or as a finisher. The survey found that even advanced trainers continue to
Enemy soldiers nearby.
This works all three parts of the shoulder. And triceps. Elbows wide, shoulder blades together.
Preparation's done. Time to deploy to the war zone.
Our trainers recommend the single exercise because we can change
Resurgence. Gas is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone.
Where are we going?
Oh, you already know.
Live and your KIA teammates will redeploy. Any point-worthy action will return them to combat quicker. Enemy soldiers nearby. Kill all targets. Go. You go down now. Your over. What you think?
Oh shit, I fucking broke my ankles.
Reinforcements are on the way. Supply box marked. Secure the goods.
Is known as the king of exercises. Using the biggest
I'm in this.
as well as other key lower body muscles, hamstrings, and calves. It's also an extremely functional exercise, especially for core strength. Advanced lifters often use extremely heavy weights.
You're back in the action.
Master correct form before you go heavy. Head up, feet shoulder width apart, back straight.
Move a spot.
If you go down now, the operation is over. Watch your six.
Knees straight out in front of you. The lower you go,
Dropping into the AO.
control on the way up.
One of your allies is back in the
A wider stance will also work more on the glute.
I'm on the roof. I'm on the roof. Revive me. Oh shit, never mind.
We lost that now. We'll come back stronger next time.
There's another team there.
Yeah, it's all good. One more time, one more time.
Top 25. Nearly there.
I'm not going.
There's also many ways to mess up your squat. So if you want to check your form and avoid injuries, here's a link to Fit Media's full explainer on fixing your squat. These are dips, an important muscle building exercise for chest and triceps. There's two versions. By leaning forward, you're concentrating on chest, giving a great stretch on those pec fibers. Keeping the body upright, elbows tucked in, hits the triceps. Lock out fully for a great
Holding for
squeeze
deployment.
on the triceps.
Take this time to ready up.
Dips are a body weight exercise. You can start off by doing tricep dips off the bench. Many gyms have a machine that lets you change the weight. Again, leaning forward with the chest. And keeping upright to work triceps. Once you've mastered the body weight drill, you can really start to build muscle by adding weight over time. Keeping good form and going to failure for maximum muscle growth.
Here's our survey's recommended exercise for building fitness.
Practice is over. The real fight begins now.
Working the lats and middle back, as well as triceps, and core. Into your body to lower the squeeze on the middle back.
Resurgence. The gas is closing on your position. Suggest you start running. Live and your
let's make this recount.
teammates will redeploy. Any point-worthy action will return them to combat quicker. Enemy dropping into the AO. Primary objective is to eliminate all enemies. Attack!
Working quads, hamstrings, and glutes.
Claymore planted.
The version is without weights. Adding a barbell like this makes it more challenging. Using dumbbells helps with balance. A short lunge emphasizes quads, bringing the knee forward as far as the front toe, but no further. A lunge with a long step forward works more on the glutes. But the lunge isn't an exercise to add more weight as you progress. Instead, for a more advanced method, do one leg at a time. With this version, a Bulgarian split squat. Or, for a really tough challenge,
the objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
With a mat in place,
our loadout drop inbound.
These will get your heart rate up, as well as working
enemy UAV.
Finally, bicep curls. Not a compound movement, but our trainers know.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Biceps. Bicep curl is an isolation.
Bounty target is down.
Up and down, with a squeeze at the top, then slowly down.
Get his ass. Revive me. Somebody coming.
And a muscle underneath the bicep.
Only iron sharpens iron.
Pushes the bicep up from under.
Shit, behind me. My man, I'll be right back for my shit.
Gas is moving.
Pick up my money if it was something over there.
However, if you want to find it, go for an isolation movement, like this concentration. Using a cable rather than dumbbells keeps the same resistance across the whole of the movement.
It's
Squeeze at the top.
It's a loadout in the back. Oh, you already got it.
Claymore plant. We need to get to the safe zone.
It's about a part of the muscle known as the long head. The part that creates that impressive bicep. Any exercise where the elbow is behind the body focuses directly on the long head, like this seated incline curl. While the squeeze gives you a full, thick bicep, the stretch gives you that high peak, which makes seated incline bicep curl our recommended exercise for bigger biceps. So, key lessons from all our top trainers on how to build muscle are:
our loadout drop inbound.
Before progressing, go to failure. Maximize time under tension. And
Where they at? Here I come. I'm right there.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. 25 remain. Solid work. If you go down now, the operation is over. Watch your six.
Your gear over here.
That'll teach them to mess with your squad. Reinforcements are on the way.
also functionality. That's why the key exercises we've chosen work multiple muscles together. Not just building muscle, but also core strength and stability, making your body more efficient and protecting it from injury.
It's a loadout drop over there.
Enemy UAV active.
What they do, how they work, and how to
Squad up here.
front. Work on every body part to build a balanced, aesthetic physique. But each muscle is trained differently according to its function.
Where you at? Where you at? Here I come. Here I come.
Your aim is to grow muscle and train effectively. Here's Fit Media's complete guide to the key.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
The chest is made up of two muscles, major and minor.
I'm in their sights.
Forward in front of the body.
You've got gas moving in.
Hinging at the shoulder.
Don't you got a cluster?
An exercise like flat bench press uses weight to resist that movement. As your elbows come in front of the chest.
Damn, I didn't even mean to use that.
Using not only the pec muscles, but also triceps and front delts.
We need to get to the safe zone.
So, you can go for a heavier weight to create more muscle damage. You can also train chest using isolation with a fly movement. Keeping the elbows light, using only the pec muscle. It's a lighter weight.
It's all on you until squad mates redeploy.
Exercise to focus on the stretch as the elbows go wide. And the squeeze with a full contraction at the top of the movement. Changing the angle of resistance hits muscle fibers.
Squad member is redeployed.
A high angle hitting upper chest. Lower chest.
Bad guy, front.
The pec can handle heavy loads. Bodybuilders use isolation exercises to achieve
Alright, man. Good game, bro.
larger and smaller muscles.
You've got another chance to make a
Oh,
difference.
shit. One more chance.
When you're standing or walking. Key muscles in the back are the two main trap muscles form a diamond at the top of the back. And move the shoulder.
They're targeting me.
Resurgence is about to end.
No more ammo.
Like an overhead press. And they're the main muscles worked in a shrug. The middle part can really add thickness to the center of the back with an exercise like machine row. The lats are a pair of live muscles either
Less than 25 remain.
Good shit, man.
pulling with the arms. So they're the main muscle used in a pull-up.